The past 18 months of conflict in Tigray have seen unspeakable atrocities being committed on innocent civilians. The first 8 months are characterized by massacres, mass and arbitrary detention, torture, deliberate destruction of food items and the slaughter of livestock, and the destruction of schools, health centers, and other infrastructure, followed by 10 months-long siege that has blocked essential items such as food and medicine from reaching those in need. But the atrocities in Western Tigray have been even more gruesome, where Ethiopian and Eritrean forces have continued their occupation, killing, torturing, and displacing Tigrayans.
We heard that they were coming. My family ran away, but I didn't. I stayed to gather my livestock and my irrigation equipment. At 5 o'clock, both the Ethiopian and Eritrean troops came to our area. There were also tanks. When they started shelling, I stopped what I was doing and ran away as well.
While running away, we were separated from our families, so we were running in darkness. Some of us are still unable to find some members of our family.
After having turned Western Tigray into a living hell for Tigrayans, Ethiopian forces blocked the route to Sudan, forcing more than 1 million Tigrayans displaced from Western Tigray to travel deep into the region, where the Ethiopian government has discontinued basic services such as telecommunication and banking, as well as blockade on aid.
I feel like no man in uniform is safe for them. A combination of ethnic Amhara militias from the Amhara ethnic group allied with the government, soldiers from neighboring Eritrea, soldiers from the Fano Amhara ethnic militia. Even here in Hamdaed, just a few months ago, this was a safe haven for Tigrayans. There were so many refugees that were able to cross here. Now they're describing to us a toxic mix of all of those forces, the ethnic militia, the Fano militia, the Eritrean soldiers, blocking them just from across the river from where we're standing here, from coming to safety. Even here in Hamdaed, they feel that shadow, Jake. They feel that fear.
But till this day, and despite the magnitude of the suffering that has been inflicted on Tigrayans, international organizations, including major human rights groups, have so far failed to call what is unfolding in Tigray by its name: genocide. The Rome Statute to establish the International Criminal Court says when the group kills, causes serious bodily or mental harm to a certain ethnic group, deliberately inflicting on the group conditions of life calculated to bring about its physical destruction in whole or in part, and imposing measures intended to prevent births within the ethnicity are acts considered genocide. Every single act mentioned above were committed in Tigray. The reservation of the international community to refer to what is unfolding in Tigray by its name is no more evident than in the most recent report by Amnesty International and Human Rights Watch that revealed the extent of the violence on Tigrayans in Western Tigray in an attempt to ethnically cleanse the area. Acts the human rights group said amounted to war crimes and crimes against humanity, but not genocide. Something human rights expert Mabrahatom Fitui identifies as a major shortcoming.
As you can see in the investigation, there is murder, there is massacres, there is torture. Almost all the elements of all the acts of genocide have been fulfilled, and they have been termed or they have been considered as ethnic cleansing. And so ethnic cleansing, the one who is claiming that it is ethnic cleansing shall believe that the mental element is not fulfilled. However, in the case at hand, the mental element can be easily proved without going far, without going to any other indications, simply from the actors themselves.
History tells us accountability and justice is an essential element of peace and reconciliation anywhere in the world, a sustainable solution to centuries' worth of animosity and conflict in the Horn.